No one has been through what I have been through. If we want to sit down, we try to write it all up and everything. We don't have time. Not only was I kidnapped, the other boy that was kidnapped with me, he was killed. So it's tough. It's very personal, but it's only personal to one person. In this case, really, it would be two people, my mother and me. And there's been times when my mother, we would come down, we'd sit in this house, and she would talk about it, and invariably we ended up talking about the kidnapping. You know, and even though that one of the things that would happen was that I would tell her, sometimes I have doubts as to who I am. Am I really Ronnie Thompson? And you tell somebody who spent 8 years looking for her son that when she found the son still has doubts at who he is. My mother would say, you can't, there's no reason for you to have any doubts about who you are. I know who you are. I went through 8 years of looking for you. This is my life. What has happened to me, which hasn't happened to anybody else, no one else has had to go through it. But I did, and I survived it. If I ever have any doubt what I will do or what I can do, I can go to South Bend, Indiana, and I can read the story about my life, and then I can find out that there's no reason for me to have any doubts because there's enough evidence in South Bend that can prove that I am me. Ronnie's toys, chair, still wait at Granny's. Grieving over abduction, woman attempts suicide. Well, the trial was going to start, but I was there, and I it was 4th grade, and I'm going to school, and small school and everything. I was told at lunchtime, go to the principal's office. Oh, what did I do? Nobody ever wants to go to the principal's office. But I was given specific information. Go up, and this is a 2-story brick building, classroom, school. And that I was to go up, you go in the front, and you go all the way down the hallway, and then you go in, you walk out, back out, classroom, schoolroom, whatever. But then I ended up being in the hallway. But then I was told that you'll see someone sitting in the hallway. Don't bother, just go in to the schoolroom. What did I do? They're directing me to go right to the principal's office. And don't talk to the lady or don't whatever. And so I did that. And when I came out, I don't recall, you probably have to hypnotize me or whatever to find out what the conversation was. But I knew that in the end, all of a sudden, I was okay. There was no problem. And I sat there and waited. Can't remember what the conversation was about anything. But later on in my life, I found out that the lady sitting in the chair in the hallway schoolroom with my mother. There's one thing, a mother's love is the most important, powerful thing there is.